I'm just going to take a few minutes and show you how to set up your own Family Search account for free. First thing is you're going to need to open your browser. I'm using Google Chrome, but you can use your own preferred browser, whether that's Firefox or Internet Explorer or Safari or whatever you happen to like. You'll come into your search bar and you'll type in www.familysearch.org. Once that page has loaded, it will come up looking like this. And in the top right corner, there will be a box that says Create Account, and you'll click on that. Then it's going to ask you for your first and last name. We'll call this guy John Doe. And we'll say his birth month was January. And we'll say he was born on the 17th of 1986. He's a male. And then you have an option to select a box to verify whether you're a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's not required to open an account, but if you do check that box, it will ask you for your membership number on a later page, and that will open up the temple ordinance side of Family Search for you. So we'll click that box and hit continue. Now here it's going to ask you for your church record number. If you don't have that on hand, there's a couple ways you can find that. You can download the Member Tools app on your phone and find it on your own account that way. You can talk to your ward clerk or bishop. They should be able to find that information for you. Or if you have a current temple recommend, that will be on your recommend, so you could copy it from there. I've already set up my own account, so I don't have another church record number to use, so I'm going to skip this step and I'll hit I can't find my record number. But if you did have it, you would put it in this box at this time, and we'll hit continue. Now we need to select a username and password. I would suggest that if you're on the younger side of your life right now, pick a username that's reasonably conservative. Don't pick something like Flaming Yoda 44 or anything like that. As you get older, you'll probably find that you'll outgrow that username, and once you've selected a username, you can't change it anymore. So we're going to use Mr. John Doe 77. Now that one's already taken, so we'll try a different one. We'll try that one, 1988. That one looks good. So then you'll go ahead and select a password. Make sure that your password is something that's hard to guess but easy for you to remember. So it needs to be a combination of letters and numbers. I think it requires 8 characters. So we'll set that up in there. Passwords do need to match. If they don't, it will let you know. Okay, we set a password up. Now you need to select a recovery option. That can either be your cell phone number or an email address. So the reason you need to do that is in the event that you ever forget your password and can't get into your account, it will let Family Search send you an email or a text message so you can reset your password and regain access to your account. So you definitely want to do that. We'll select a mobile phone number. We'll go 307-872-1111. Not a real number, somebody's number, but it's not mine. Then we'd select a country. We're in the United States. Then you have a couple boxes you have the option to check down here. The first one asks whether you'd like to receive messages from Family Search. So these messages, they alert you to changes in Family Search. Also, they'll give you record hints sometimes about your ancestors. It seems like about every Sunday I get something from Family Search saying that somebody's found a headstone of my ancestor, or that there's a record hint for one of my ancestors that I can link a source to them, or things like that. So I recommend checking that box. I have. If you don't want it, you can change it later if you change your mind. The second box you do have to select to get an account, and it's just their terms of service. They're not going to sell your data or anything like that. Since it is a church-sponsored organization, but go ahead and agree to that, and then you'll come down here and you would hit create account, and then you should be set and ready to start doing your family history work.